Listen, the thing we are going to discuss here, they are actually in your textbook, but they are not in a way that I'm going to say. Uh, Adjective of comparison and degrees. We have already discussed in the last class. You remember that? Huh?
Yes,
So
sir.
we use adjective of degree or comparison to compare things between and among things, right? If there are two things, we use between. If there are more than two, we use among. So if we say somebody is good and somebody is more good than this person, we say better. And if we want to say that somebody is more good than all these two persons, then we use the word best. So good, better, best. Normal example. Now you see, there are many ways we can form adjectives, and as you have seen, even adjective of comparison or degree, they are also formation of adjective, isn't it? New way of forming adjectives. So most common one to form adjective is adding ed and ing with them. I have wrote one example here. For example, disappoint. Disappoint. You can say disappointing. Also, you can say disappointed. Both can be used as an adjective, right? Like I was disappointed. And I was disappointed. It's a disappointing event. It's a disappointed moment. Huh? Now, interestingly, with degrees or degree of comparison, adjective of comparison also can be used before these adjectives. Like here, more interesting, the most interesting, more interested, most interested. So as we also can form by using ed and ing at the end of this word, forming new adjectives. Also, we can make them superlative or comparative. Normally they are positive, right? Now, here I wrote another thing. These were all adjective of comparison, but now here adjective of quantity. Okay. Now, three of them we use for actually to show adjective of quantity, and there are a lot, but these are the common one: many, much, and a lot of. Now, many, as we know, when we want to show something as plural and they are countable, we can count them, then we will use many. If the thing is uncountable, in a two team, when two teams playing, one will win, one will lose. That's common. Even when say India and Pakistan is playing, all the people of India is playing for whom? Indian team. All the people of Pakistan is playing for whom? Pakistan team. Still one will lose, one will win. That is the nature of game. So you have to take it easy, right? Okay, now. So think those are countable, for them we will use many. We will use many, like many people, many chairs, many tables, and there are a lot of things like this which you can count. But things which cannot be counted only can be measured, or we say some other way, just amount of them. For example, rice, sugar, or say grains, all these things, or flour. Flour doesn't mean the flour. Flour, okay, I'm talking about the flour that we take from the corn, that is powdered from, right? So uncountable noun. A lot of. This word can be used for countable, uncountable, both cases. If you are confused whether to use many or much, in that case we will use what? We'll use a lot of. Okay. Now another thing, said the indicate, in identify. What did you say? Indicate identification. What did I write there? Oh, indicate indefinite quantities, right? Okay. Now, these are the word we should focus on: many, much, a lot of, a few, a little, any, some. Now you see, Many means what? A large number of something. Much. Also a large amount of something, not number of something.
Which
it is
is not
amount of something.
countable.
No, no.
Amount.
Much is uncountable. So amount is which only can be measured, or say other way around, but not countable.
Yes,
Right?
sir, that's what I said.
That's not countable. A lot of.
Is there many something?
Yes.
Yes, much is not.
A lot of. It could be a large number of something or large amount of something. So a lot of is a kind of savior of us, right? If we are confused to use whether much or many, we will use a lot of. Now a few and a little. See where you will use a few when a small number of something you are indicating. A small number of something, they are there, means they exist. A little, a small amount of something, in this case it is uncountable. We use a little for something which is uncountable, but that exists, it is there, right? Any and some. Any is small or large amount of something, and some certain number of amount of something, but quantity is unknown. Here we don't know how much or how many is there. So in this case, for plural form of countable and uncountable noun, we can use both of them. Okay? Now, any question?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Which one? Quantity unknown.
So what is
Quantity means the number you can count. For example, say how many apples you have. Say you have 5. So the quantity is
I have
5.
none.
Okay. So in
I have
this
none.
5 can be 5 number of apples, or it could be 5 kilo of apples, right? Both are what? Both are quantity. Clear? So we are talking about adjectives of quantity, and they all indicate indefinite quantities. Indefinite means they are not definite. If they are definite, we can say there are 2, 3, 4, right? But these are all indefinite. That's why we are using many, much, a lot, a few, a little, any, some. These are. And here I talked about how we can form adjective by using ed and ing, and also how we can change them, or adjective comparison or DP that we have discussed last class. Okay? Okay. Close it.